EQ can be learned. So they have programs where they teach EQ topics to kids. They go into schools, and they found huge increases in attendance, decreases in discipline, decreases in fights, decreases in major. We're not talking like 10%, we're talking like 50, 60, 70%, like huge percentages in changes. Their relationships were shifting. Said they weren't fighting as much, they weren't getting in trouble as much, because they literally were teaching kids how to be empathetic. Right? It's like, oh, you see that person's in pain, they're hurting, they're mad, like how can you help them in this situation, right? So and also recognizing these things within ourselves, right? And we're going to talk a little bit about that. A way to significantly raise your EQ is to recognize your own oil personality type, which we're really excited to talk about. We're going to share this with you here in a minute. So you can raise your level with this, because you have to, if you're having issues, you have to identify, okay, what is it that I'm feeling? And then you're taking a proactive step to address that. And it's cool to see this with kids. I had a kid in here, I tell the story a lot and I like it. I had this kid and his mom came in from Montana. He was 5, about to turn 6, and he was in the waiting room, and I was actually with his mom, and somebody else came in, and he sat down and he said, hey, and the kid started talking to him, started telling him about how to do the technique. He's like, hey, have you heard of this? And he's like, no, and he told him, he's like, yeah, we put the oil on your wrist and rub it together and smell it. And I get frustrated sometimes, so I put some lemon oil on there, and he showed him how to do it and explained to him why he needed to do it in situations where he would get that way. And my wife and I and others have discussed this at length. How cool is it to have somebody at that age recognize how they're feeling, recognize how that's maybe affecting others, and take a proactive step to improve that? I mean, that's humongous. I think that's absolutely cool. So we're teaching kids to have a higher level of emotional intelligence, and for ourselves as well. So that's kind of a cool side effect of this. So there are 2 bonus category oils, and there's actually more, but there's 2 on this list. So helichrysum, that's how you pronounce that. That is an oil for deep emotional pain. So if somebody's got through a huge loss or having a really hard, difficult time, you can use helichrysum. That can be used by itself or added. And there's another cool concept here called shielding. Shielding is an energetic way to help to kind of protect yourself from the negativity of others. Now there's a personality type that definitely has problems with this more than the others. Is there anybody here who would call themselves like a real sensitive type? Is there anybody here who can kind of like see that somebody else is having a hard time, and if they're having a hard time, it affects them? Yeah, okay, we got one here. What's that?
She does also.
She does too? Okay. So, and as I explain the type a little more in detail, you'll see if this really is you. But definitely, yes. Now, I'm going to talk about personality types here in a sec, so I'm going to push that off just a little bit longer. But the oil itself that you would shield with is clove and melaleuca.